A big night at one of the most famous venues in world football. We're here at the San Siro. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. It's Inter facing Borussia Dortmund.
Well, Derek, with the final so close, really important for both sets of players to stay in the now. Block the final out of the mind. Stay in the semi-final and do your job.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Azpilicueta starts with Luca Digne in the full-back positions. Casemiro plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. This is the lineup for Dortmund. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Clément Lenglet plays with Raphael Varane at the back. Neymar starts with Jadon Sancho out wide. And in attack, it's the very pacey Timo Werner. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Toni Kroos. This is Kroos. De Bruyne now. Here is Digne. And now Kevin De Bruyne. Well, if we're talking about potential match winners, we have to mention Dries Mertens. Lee, what kind of display do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, when you're playing against a player, sometimes you're trying to look at what his qualities are. Is he a good hold-up player? Is he quick? Is he this? Is he that? But when somebody tells you he's a finisher, you know you're in big trouble.
And Pogba taking charge defensively. And now this is Lenglet. Grimaldo with it. Lenglet. Jadon Sancho. And it's a story of forward momentum from Borussia Dortmund. Can they produce? That's very effective, good high pressing. De Bruyne. Casemiro. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta now. De Bruyne. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Nelson Semedo has it. Timo Werner. Dybala. Sancho. Well, that is how to run at defenders. It's with Milan Skriniar. De Bruyne now. Mertens. Casemiro. De Bruyne. Passing it around. Can they switch to an even higher gear? He has time to play it over. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Mertens. Aguero. Toni Kroos. Making headway, Toni Kroos. A decisive clearance it was. Mertens. De Bruyne now. Mertens. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner.
Crowd haven't had too much to cheer about for a while, have they, Derek? They need a goal here.
Kevin De Bruyne with the corner. Not to be this time. Grimaldo with it. Nelson Semedo has it. Pogba. Nelson Semedo. Sancho now. Dybala. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Couldn't keep the ball. Mertens. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Now Paul Pogba. And won by Kroos. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. De Bruyne now. Mertens. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Mertens. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And underway now in this Champions League semi-final first leg. Second half of this Champions League semi-final first leg underway. This is Varane. Nelson Semedo. Paul Pogba. It's with Fabinho. Nelson Semedo has it. Dybala. Nice switch of play. Well, Neymar does set exacting standards for himself, and not quite at his best, I think, would be a fair assessment in the first half, Lee.
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
Using space on the opposite flank now. Good visualisation and execution. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And it was turned out, so a throw-in will be next. Rafael Varane. Pogba. And now this is Longley. Grimaldo. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Substitution it is for Dortmund. Now Casemiro. Salah. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. This is Salah. Casemiro. Aguero. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Course. Salah! And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Longley. Pogba. Grimaldo. Excellent ball over the top. Neymar. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. Now Paulinho. Pogba. It's...
Well, how many times do we see an Inter-late winner? Lots of times. They need one now. The crowd are urging them on.
And a throw-in it's going to be. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Frankie de Jong. And the cross is very much on. "15 minutes remaining. Nelson Semedo. Timo Werner. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. The keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. This is Kroos. Here is Willian. James Maddison. He's got space. Willian. De Jong. Giving it a try. Well, they have the goalkeeper to thank for the fact that this game is still level.
Well, they can never drop their concentration, goalkeepers. They can never have a rest. It's a brilliant stop at this stage in the game.
Well, they're sitting ever deeper. De Jong genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. This is Kroos. And the attacking options appear plentiful. James Maddison. Aguero. Toni Kroos. Kroos. And dispossessed. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Pogba goes into the book.
Yeah, and there's no doubt about that. Good decision from the referee.
And Dortmund will go to the bench. And he's clear as lines. Koke with it. Good evening, everyone. We're at the home of the Schwarz-Gelben, as they're known here in Germany, Borussia Dortmund, and what a venue this is. My name is Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And what we have to look forward to is the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. It is Borussia Dortmund up against Inter.
Thanks, Derek. Well, the first game, it was decent, wasn't it? We're expecting the same again tonight. Nothing in it from the first leg. We saw goals, though. I'm sure we'll get some tonight. Somebody has to take the initiative in this game. Be brave.
The starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. But as a team, Lee, they love to apply almost suffocating pressure. Based on the lineup, do you expect the same approach today?
Yeah, I think so, Derek. It makes it really difficult for the opponents to find their rhythm unless their touch is absolutely perfect. It forces mistakes, so I'd expect we'll be seeing plenty of that from them today.
Inter's lineup is as follows. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Azpilicueta starts with Luca Digne in the fullback positions. Casemiro plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And leading the line is Sergio Aguero. And they get the ball rolling in the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. Grimaldo with it. Neymar. Good ball to switch the play. Promising sequence. Werner. Werner. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Dortmund have been awarded the free kick by the referee. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee. Referee's making that absolutely clear.
But I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Werner. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. It is a Dortmund corner. And given the form he has been in, Lee, you would expect quite a lot of the attacking to go through Neymar.
Well, his ability on the ball is second to none. Just watch how close he keeps the ball to his feet. He lures defenders in, then quick turn of pace and he's away from you. Brilliant player.
The delivery courtesy of Dybala. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Pogba. Jimenez with the block. Aguero. Playing with purpose and control. Not problematic for the keeper. Now Casemiro. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. He's using his strength to good effect. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And a strong tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Timo Werner. It's with Dybala. He has plenty of support. Werner. And he's clear as lines. This is Varane. Pass this time for Neymar. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Tremendous intuition to win it back. This is Kroos. Kroos. De Bruyne now. Toni Kroos. Salah. Others to play it to. Now Mo Salah. This is Kroos. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Well, great read there to intercept. Kroos. Now Casemiro. Aguero. Ball lost by Inter. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Nelson Semedo. Rafael Varane. Pogba. Dybala. It is going to be a Dortmund free kick. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. De Bruyne now. Casemiro. Azpilicueta now. De Bruyne. Now Casemiro. On and on he goes. Pulls it back. And there's the goal they really wanted for security. Wonderful chance of progressing now.
Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? The opening goal of the game then. And there the first half ends. And they're underway in the second half of this Champions League semi-final second leg. Here is Digne. Mertens. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. De Bruyne. Casemiro. Mertens. Look at Digne. Mertens. Running with the ball confidently. Here is Digne. This is Nemanja Matic. At times they make passing look easy. Casemiro. Casemiro. Grimaldo. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. He's given it straight to the opposition. Paul Pogba. Dybala. Application and execution from Jimenez to award the free kick. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. This is Varane. Nelson Semedo has it. This is Varane. Grimaldo. Grimaldo with it. Neymar. Great block. Koke. It's with Dybala. Koke. Towards that far post. A lack of guile with regard to that cross. Goalkeeper's ball. Fabinho. Jadon Sancho. And he did what he had to do defensively. Sancho now. Werner. And he was in the right place to intercept. Grimaldo. And now this is Longley. It's with Dybala. Rafael Varane. Koke with it. Koke. Excellent challenge. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Neymar! It's with Fabinho. Nelson Semedo. This is Varane. Nelson Semedo has it. Rafael Varane. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. This is Varane. Nelson Semedo. Sancho. Mertens. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Frankie de Jong. James Maddison. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. This is Azpilicueta. De Jong. And now it is truly final in more ways than one. Inter are going to the final.
Don't you just love a semi-final? So much at stake, and that's why we're seeing these scenes here now. Total elation. The final has been reached, and total devastation for the losers. Small margins indeed. Great drama.
Well, we've seen Sergio Aguero influence a match more than he did tonight, but did he still have a role to play, an important one, Lee?
Well, the main thing in any game is that your team wins. He didn't have the best